Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Triassic for our second part of our little weekly carnivores dosage. So, before we do go into hunt, we're going to go into options. So as you can see, as I've been saying, the sensitivity being so low, yeah, we're going to right like that, and I am going to change the measurement down to metric. I don't know if sensitivity and view range have something mixed in for the dinosaurs or not, but we're going to do that just to kind of keep things hopefully a little more interesting, because I know my commentary can be a little dry still, and just want to make sure... Oh, actually, resupply. I know strafe I haven't used that much. That may help as we're hunting, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to test that out maybe a little bit on my own, or maybe even this next episode. Oh. Okay, didn't mean to do all the drrrr with the sounds, but anyway. Aggressivity is just 1, so that way carnivores will actually attack you. Sensitivity is down to minimum. So let's go back, and now properly into hunt. So, we do want to keep with the rifle, and I do want to try going after Plateosaurus. So, if maybe we'll just do Mafudo, and maybe we will try the camouflage and cover scent, and we can actually get something else, eh? That might be a nice little mix. Try to get the Plateosaurus. It may still trample an unwary hunter, so they may sneak up on us if we're not careful. But with that in order, this episode is going to be trying for the Plateosaurus, and hopefully next... Ooh, that is quite a jump in points to go after the Postosuchus. But if we're smart and lucky, we may have enough to be able to do that. Or I may have to do a little bit of hunting on my own. Either way, we're going to hop in and see if we can get ourselves a Plateosaurus. So let's hit hunt. Okay, here we are, all loaded in. And we only have the rifle this time, so we do have to mind that. So let me try doing strafe. I think, yeah, basically means... Yeah, strafe is a really weird system. It basically locks you in place, and then it's your mouse movements that actually controls your direction of how far left to right you're moving. Really bizarre. I don't know if that would actually help us in any way or not. So, it's basically telling us to go... Yeah, damn you, wind. Sometimes you are a pain. Okay, we're going to go south instead. And let's see what Plateosaurus call... Plateosaurus call actually sounds like first. I'm sorry, but I thought I heard one from behind us. Yeah, it sounds like there's one right this direction. That is... I wasn't expecting anything else to be on this little corner with us, to be honest, but hell, if we can get a Plateosaurus this early, that's fantastic. We've got ourselves our rifle just at the ready. Although we will need to be careful. I don't know how easy it'll be able to pick us up still. Let me try another call and see what the response is. Okay, it sounds more faint, but it still sounds like it's from this direction. So we'll keep our eyes peeled, looking around. Oh, there he is. 152, that's actually not too bad of a distance. So, you know what? I think we are going to try to get him. I'm pretty sure we've gotten a few shots on him. And he's kind of trapped where he is because of how the landmass is. Oh, and a Dilophosaurus. So maybe we'll even try using the... Oh, wait, we're down to just the rifle. That's right. If we can manage to get the Plateosaurus with a single shot... that means we have 2 we can use on the Dilophosaurus there. And that should be enough to take that out. Just need to... I think it's after a certain distance away from where it was originally, it'll start calming down, but... Just gotta give it a little time and see if it gives us another opportunity. But we may already have another trophy in the bag after this, depending on how he kind of reacts. Okay, no reply, so he's still probably spooked. I really don't know how in-depth the animal's AI is for when it comes to stuff like spooking or on edge or anxious, or if it's just scripted to go for a certain period, stop, back to neutral, and just kind of flips back and forth depending on what happens. Oh, really? How many shots would it take on him? And what is our spread on the rifle, too? Okay, well, we're just going to do a quick restart and see if we can get a little bit... Actually, let me see. Yeah, I guess the resupply is something that we have to check off in the menu. So, you know what, let's exit the area and maybe we'll try adjusting our points a bit. Yeah, so there's our resupply right there for the supply ship, but let's see. Like, the double ammo would be nice. Honestly, maybe we'll just try with double ammo. Okay, so we're going to do exclusively hunting down the Plateosaurus now. Sounds like there's one just ahead of us. Well, actually, one right over here. Seems like that took 5 shots. Damn, these... I do have to admit, the mods really need to take a moment to think of how many shots it takes to take something down. Like, it took us 5 rounds to get this one guy down. And I think the only leap up for damage becomes the sniper rifle. Or the shotgun, but I don't see the shotgun working as well because of how close you need to get for them. But at least this hunt is so far successful. We've got our first Plateosaurus. Let's see if we can get another one. Okay, it was kind of hard to hear, but I did make a call and get a reply, so let's start working this way. Because this was the direction I think we heard it come from. We do have plenty of ammo, so if it comes to it, we'll really be able to unload into everything we see. Oh, right up there. So we'll have rifle at the ready. I really wish I knew why the spread was so bad in this game. Well, in the Carnivores games in general. I think it might have to do with that little idle sway animation that's included. That might be throwing it off a bit more than you think it does. Yeah, it's somewhere up ahead. My guess is maybe behind one of those hills. I think if we can get just one more Plateosaurus... Actually, we'll see what our ammo total is after we either successfully get him or accidentally chase him off without landing him. Because it'd be nice to be able to bank those 24 points for our next objective, which will be the Plateosaurus. Okay, it sounds like he might actually just be on the other side of this hill here. Yeah, we can hear the idle sounds. So that's a good indicator that you're pretty close if you're able to pick those up. Just... At least I thought it was, but... I don't see anything at the moment. I thought he would have been just on the other side of that hill over there. It still sounds like it's just straight ahead of us. I know the wind is not helping, though. Okay, so there's one over there. Still a ways off at 280. You can just see him on the kind of... almost blends right in there. You can just see the head kind of poke up as it's grazing. So if the wind cooperates and just kind of keeps blowing in its same direction, we can sort of sneak up around the side of that and be able to get a couple of good close-range shots on them. Oh, actually, providing us a superb spot, so let's try. There we go. Another Plateosaurus taken down. So how are we doing on shots? Looks like it was about another, say, 4 or 5 shots to take it down. Almost seemed like if I was aiming a little high that it still landed too, so maybe it's just odd hitbox on him. Or her, because I think that was a female we just took down. Maybe we'll try one more, see if we get a reply, and if not, then we'll probably call the hunt there, but if we do, try going for it. There was a reply. Okay, so the ship will take away our trophy for us, and it sounded like it was on the other side of this mountain. Although by the map, maybe across the water. We'll have to do a little look and see. Oh, yeah, there we go. So 300 away, that's still pretty far from being able to want to try. But yeah, looks like it's coming towards us too, so if we can kind of keep down and low, we might be able to kind of bring it in over the bank and get some good shots on it. Okay, I think that's just the ambience of the water. Let's just perch right here and not move. The wind should be working with us because it's blowing away. And if we try not to move at all, that might help us keep our vision down. Oh, there are actually two. There we go. And that's going to end our hunt. And that was probably the best hunt I have had so far in the game. 3 Plateosaurs, no modifiers. So that was, I'm guessing, around 45, at least 40 points. Because we had a 15, a 14, and I think a 12. So 26 plus 15, 41, I believe, will be our point from that. So that's a nice little gain that pushes us well towards Plateosaurus next episode. Oh, God. Also terribly sorry about the little hiccups here and there. As much as I'm getting back into being able to record pretty often, my throat and voice just seem to have little pauses here and there. But with the dropship taking that away, we will end this hunt right here. Another fantastic little outing in Carnivores Triassic. And now that we have quite the point total, let me look and see what we have to work with. So if we do Panoremos, it looks like Plateosaurus is going to be our next one, and oh boy, look at those stats on it. Superb sight, scent, and hearing. That's going to be quite the hunt. I'm kind of surprised the Sternnus has lower sight. But yeah, these next ones that are going to take a while before we're getting big points from, they're going to be quite the doozies to go after. But next episode on Carnivores Triassic, we hunt down the Plateosaurus. But until then, thank you all very much for joining me on another episode of Carnivores Triassic. It is nice to be able to hop in and start making progress again. All the tips and feedback have been very helpful in slowly getting us along. But the biggest thing of all, getting a weapon that actually feels like you're hunting with it. Revolver, well, the USP and the Revolver, sadly, firepower is not what you really need. Like, actually, let me look. Between the shotguns, even the shotgun isn't that super powerful. I think that's really... Maybe it's just my personal taste, but to me, if you're going to hunt, a rifle is probably one of the best designed weapons for it, but that just might be me. In the meantime, though, if you do like the series or any of the content, be sure to leave a like or comment giving me some feedback. I love hearing from you guys, and I love trying to incorporate you guys into any of the series I do. Dino System with our landmark naming is one prime example of that. But until I see you all in the next episode of Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.